Hi all you beautiful people. First of all, thank you all for your comments under the videos. It's really special when you write and especially when you share something from your own life that you're experiencing and how you're feeling life is at the moment, and also just what has happened in your own life. So this video is really about the changes that are happening, and I'm no channeler or have any sort of great abilities in that way, but really I think we're all channeling, because every time we feel some inspiration, it's something that's coming from the spiritual world, from within us, from our own higher self, and also just from all the spirit that's around us. So, but I just really wanted to share this today because life is really intense, I feel, at the moment. And some people are talking about the event that something very, very enormous is going to happen, and it's going to happen very soon. And people have really been talking about that for a long time. And in a way, I think it's best to not be sitting around waiting for something to happen. And also, if you really connect with your inner self, you will feel that things are happening already. And that's what I've read many times in these different channelings, that the change is going to happen. It's going to happen slowly. But and what is the change? Well, the change is, as I've talked about many times before, that we're awakening spiritually. We're ascending. We're lifting our vibration. The whole of the earth is lifting its vibration. Every single being on this planet is lifting its vibration to a higher frequency. So we're changing our lives. And what we used to experience, it's what we used to experience when we died, we're experiencing now in our physical body. So everything is changing, and I feel like it's changing very rapidly at the moment. So life is really, really intense. And I've just had 2 days where I've been, really up and down, really challenged with everything, really. And I feel that can be one of the signs of the high frequencies, is that you feel that you get tossed around and you don't really know where you're going and what's happening, and you can get insecure because you feel the fear coming, that what's happening. And it's really what I felt so strongly this morning. I just had a big experience this morning, was that I was told to really center myself and relax. And as soon as I did that, I sensed how I was being guided and being comforted, and also how as soon as I did that, I raised my vibration. So, and that's really the answer. That's the way we're going to get through this. And yeah, it's really the answer to everything. And so I was told that this is what I have to do. So stop being so focused on the outer things in your life, because that's what I get caught up in. Should I change a whole lot of things in my outer world? And every time I do it, I'm being guided to come back, and because I'm being told that it's within. Everything is happening right now, and it is within that it is important that we bring our energy. So it's just really, really powerful stuff. And so if you're feeling this in your life, I just want to encourage you to stay calm and to not be fearful. If you feel the fear coming, remind yourself that all is well, and all will also be well. And the more that you come into alignment with yourself, the more you come into your power. And I was also shown that when we come into our power, we lift our vibration, everything we touch, everything we connect with, we lift their vibration too. So it could be food you're eating, where you're wondering, should I eat this food? Or should I drink this water here? Have a sip of my water. Should I go and talk to that person? Whatever. When we lift our vibration, this high frequency goes into our thoughts, goes into our actions, and goes into what we touch and what we connect with. So that also changes. And that's a very, very powerful sign and proof of how we are changing our world. By just lifting our frequency, we change what we touch. So it will affect us differently because we're in a different vibration. If we're in fear, and this, back to the eating thing, we know this, that if you're worried or upset, you shouldn't eat. And that's a good little image of that when, because you're actually affecting the food that you're eating, and you're actually not prepared for the food. So when we lift our vibration, everything we connected with is lifted too. So we are really in the new world. We're in this very high, this very loving, very healthy space. And nothing can really hurt us. And the other thing is, of course, that when we're in a very high vibration, we are guided very clearly to what to do, who to talk to, what to say, what not to say. And so this is really beautiful to remind ourselves that when we change, when we do this work, which is really difficult, I mean, it's not easy. We really have to go to ourselves. I do. It's hard for me to be with someone and focus on this. So go to yourself. If you feel you're getting disturbed and getting worried and out of balance, go to yourself and come back into alignment. And while you're doing it, ask for help, and you will feel the help. I mean, I feel it coming more and more clearly that they're around us, helping us to do this. And this is really the only thing we're being asked to do. And when we do this, we change everything around us. And we come into our power, and we're not, it's a positive cycle, so we will not be affected as when we're in a lower vibration. So, and of course we'll be bringing much more light into the earth. We're really, really helping the earth heal, and everybody around us, even though we're not connecting with them. So another thing, which I've mentioned many times, is to make sure you get lots of rest. Be deeply kind to yourself, and make sure that you're really following your heart. And for many of us, it means having lots and lots of rest. So really do what you feel you're guided to do on the outer level in your physical life. In my life, I'm being asked to do very little in the physical realm, and to be very much resting, relaxing, and just in my inner being. So I just want to talk a little bit more about the future, what's going to come, and I really don't know. But what they're all saying is that we who have lifted our vibration a lot, and who have come into this very honest, that's what it's really all about, becoming the true you. Allowing yourself to become who you are. Be the person that you feel deep within is you, and stand in this truth, no matter what other people are saying. And that is really lifting our vibration. When we come into our truth, we come into our power, and it's not a power against them, it's actually their we're giving them power too. Because when we stop living in the lies, we lift the whole vibration of the earth. So people who are still in these lower densities, they feel that we're doing something unpleasant. And our ego tells us we are doing something unpleasant, but we're not. It's just the ego that doesn't like it. It's a 3D world that doesn't like you being different to the big mob and you changing. They don't like you changing. But we who really summon up the courage to do this, we are, some call us the front runners or the forerunners, and let me say this again, it doesn't make us any better. It just is like that. So, and what they say is that if there are big changes coming, big earth changes coming, whatever, if things are going to get dramatic, which many people say they are, we are here to help the people who are in need and who are confused. So it's really, I feel this video is very much to tell you about your, without burdening you, your great responsibility that you have taken in this lifetime to help. And it's important that we don't feel burdened by it, and more that maybe we feel that we are bringing a big gift. So know your value. Know that you are very, very valuable and very needed on the earth. So all this work you're doing, all this inner work of staying aligned with yourself, staying peaceful, staying trusting, and when you get pushed around, keep coming back to it. All that you're doing now is going to be of great value when and if some dramatic things happen, because all that power that you've come into, it's like a new home you're building for yourself. And that home, it will be a wonderful firm structure. It's all in the inner worlds, but it's actually it is actually an energy structure that you're building. And the people who are in all these dissolved structures that are no longer there, and just running around not knowing where to go and what to do and who they are, they have a place to come where there's peace and there's structure and there is life and there is love. And so that is what you're creating right now. So it might sound really strange and abstract, and I didn't prepare this, so I just feel it's really just coming to me right now. But I really felt it was important to share with you, because it is so intense right now that you can get really, really, pushed around. So know that you are deeply loved and that you're never alone. And if you feel it gets scary or strange, know that I feel it too, and that as soon as you ask for help, as soon as you remind yourself, feel the peace, feel the joy in this very moment, you get out of it. You come out of the fear and the disturbance that you felt just a second ago. It's very, very quick. So it's just really, it's really powerful stuff what's going on right now. And they say that the date, the 11th of November, is very powerful. I just feel it's every day is really powerful this month. So another thing I can share with you is I find so many, I think, wonderful things on the internet, and you probably do too. It's just so good to see how many people are bringing their service to us, and it's all for free. You can just go and see it. There's a woman called Barbara Goldsmith, an English woman living in Greece, I think. Yeah, and she's an astrologer and does all this astrology, which is I'm not really drawn to. But she's very lovely to watch, I think, and she has a beautiful energy. She's full of authenticity, and she's very encouraging. She really shines her light brightly. So when you feel discouraged, it's wonderful to see someone who's joyful, strong, and believes in the future. Believes that it might be difficult, but we're moving into something very, very, very wonderful. So life is just going to get better and better and better, and that we can do this. We are all immensely powerful because we are God in human form. So the old world wants to remind us that we're weak, we don't know what we're doing, we don't know where we're going, and to just move aside. But that is the darkness speaking to us. The light keeps saying to us, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are so powerful that there is nothing, there is no limit to your power. You are endlessly valuable, and you're needed. You're so needed right now. And what you come to bring is not on the physical level. It's on the inner level. It's with your truth, your courage, your love that you feel inside you. And the joy is a big marker, is an important, vitally important aspect of this journey. So when you feel the joy, you feel the inner joy, you're where you need to be. Feel the inner joy. It's so powerful. It's an aspect of love. Love has all, because love is all there is. So love has all these different aspects. And the joy aspect is really needed right now. It's so powerful. So when you go into this peaceful place within you, notice where is the joy. Now I feel the peace. I'm calming down. I feel good right now in this moment. And just sense where is the joy, and allow yourself to let that joy fill you. It's a part of God's love. And when we're filled with joy, I mean, nothing can really push us around. So yeah, thank you for being there. Thank you for being you. Thank you for all you give in your life. And if you're not feeling it's much, just know that it is more than enough. It's just really, really, really good and powerful what you're bringing. So yeah, thank you, my friend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.